Debt recovery, navigating cultural sensitivities. When it comes to Vietnam debt collection services, one must not underestimate the significance of cultural sensitivities in Vietnam. In this article, we explore the intricacies of debt collection in Vietnam and emphasize the importance of working with local law firms that not only understand the legal landscape but also conduct their actions ethically. Understanding the landscape. Vietnam's economic landscape has witnessed remarkable growth over the past few decades, attracting businesses from all over the world doing business in Vietnam. However, this economic boom has also resulted in an increase in debt-related issues. For businesses operating in Vietnam or dealing with Vietnamese clients, debt collection can be a complex and challenging process. The cultural factor. Vietnamese culture places a strong emphasis on interpersonal relationships, respect for authority, and saving face. These cultural values influence how debt collection should be approached in Vietnam. Heavy-handed or aggressive tactics that might work in some countries can be counterproductive here, potentially damaging your reputation and business relationships. Why choose Vietnam debt collection services? Local expertise. Vietnam debt collection services offered by local law firms in Vietnam possess an intimate knowledge of the country's legal system. We understand the intricacies of debt collection laws and regulations in Vietnam, which can be complex for foreigners to navigate. Cultural sensitivity. Vietnam local law firms are well versed in the cultural nuances that underlie debt collection in Vietnam. We can communicate with debtors in a respectful and culturally sensitive manner, preserving relationships where possible. Effective negotiation. These firms can employ effective negotiation techniques tailored to the Vietnamese context. They can often achieve better results by leveraging their understanding of local customs and expectations. Ethical actions. Most importantly, reputable Vietnam law firms prioritize ethical practices. They recognize that while debt collection is essential, it must be carried out in a manner that upholds the principles of fairness and respect. The ethical approach to debt collection in Vietnam. Ethical debt collection practices are not just a matter of reputation, they are a legal requirement in Vietnam. The legal system in Vietnam places a strong emphasis on fairness and transparency in all financial transactions, including Vietnam debt collection services. Engaging in unethical practices can result in legal repercussions and damage your business's reputation. It should be emphasized that Vietnam government has recently cracked down on unlawful Vietnam debt collection services and prosecute a number of firms with the wrong ways of demanding debts from debtors. By working with Vietnam law firms that understand these principles, you not only ensure compliance with the law but also demonstrate your commitment to ethical business practices. This can go a long way in maintaining positive relationships with clients, partners, and customers in Vietnam. Debt collection in Vietnam is a multifaceted endeavor that requires a deep understanding of both the legal framework and the cultural sensitivities of the country. To navigate this complex landscape successfully, it is highly advisable to partner with Vietnam debt collection services provided by experienced local law firms. We not only possess the legal expertise to handle debt collection efficiently but also understand the importance of conducting their actions ethically. By choosing the ethical path, you not only protect your business interests but also contribute to building trust and positive relationships in Vietnam's dynamic business environment. Remember, in Vietnam, success in debt collection is not just about collecting debts, it's about doing so with respect, fairness, and cultural sensitivity. We understand chasing late payment is costly and time-consuming. At ANT Lawyers, a law firm in Vietnam with offices in Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi, we could act on clients' behalf in dealing with the debtor, and in the meantime do a thorough research on debtors' assets for payment obligations for evaluation of options to reclaim the debts. Debt recovery lawyers at ANT Lawyers Vietnam, beside other legal profession skills, are equipped with negotiation, an alternative dispute resolution skill that helps handling disputes effectively and professionally. If pre-litigation efforts fail, we will look at an alternative strategy, and taking legal actions will be the last resort. We have experience in dealing with debt recovery cases for clients being exporters, insurance companies, and corporate clients from EU, US, Canada, Australia, Hong Kong. ANT Lawyers is an exclusive Vietnam law firm member of Prey Legal, an international law firm network. We do act as Vietnam agent for one of the largest debt recovery specialist firms of its kind from the UK. If you need help in addressing debt recovery and litigation issues, please either email us at ant@antlawyers.vn or call to our office at 8428 730 86 529. Let ANT Lawyers help your business in Vietnam.